The activities by field value function is by far one of my favorite functions on this product. Just click on activities by field value and it'll give you a big screen with all the users, quite a full range of functions that you can do. On the left are the users. In the middle, we provide 5 default fields: start time, end time, regarding, schedule with, and is recurring. On the right hand side, we provide extra fields for the user to look at. So if you have the need to look at activity ID or create date or details, you can see that all these items are added to the list of items that are listed on the actual display of the activity. So you can actually display any kind of value from the activity that is on the listing. As the name suggests, by field value, you can search for activities depending on a particular value. In this case, we have here regarding, when regarding is not empty. So you can Chris Huffman, can click on analyze, and if the regarding is not empty on the activity, it will list the activities. And as you can see, it will list all the fields that we have enabled from the field name panel on the right. You can also have a couple of options if there's a particular data in the field, if it's empty or not empty, or if it's equal, less, bigger, less than, or bigger than. So we provide a whole range of values for a particular field. Not only are you not restricted to the regarding field, but you can also use any of the fields that ACT provides. So if you want it from, let's take a date for example. So let's look at a start time. So if you're a start time, we can always say, oh, past February 11th, 2014. So that allows you to look at anything that's later than 2014. Let's go a little bit further back than that. So we can actually go November 2013, click on Analyze, and all the items that are actually after November 1st, 2013 will actually be listed on the actual listing over here. You can also put a particular range in between. So you can have a start time and an end time. So the end time could be, for example, November 1st to November 31st or 30. So we can click here and then click Analyze, and will only give us a particular range for that particular activity. So that makes it a very powerful way of actually looking at activities and accessing the activities by particular values. So whatever actions you do on the right hand side, whether clear, unclear, or transfer, or even delete, is actually these actions apply to what's being displayed on the activities. The display can be sorted by clicking on the column. They can all be sorted accordingly. We also offer a very interesting option here, which is you can select a range and then say, oh, I only want to do this selection to deal with. So now you only deal with the selection that you've selected to delete or transfer it to somebody else. So by right-clicking on the listing, you can actually narrow your activity list or your activity selection. So now that you've narrowed your activity selection to a few items, we provide with a set of actions that you can do. You can clear these activities with history, so it's like clearing with history in ACT. Or you can unclear. If these are cleared items, you can unclear those items. Or you can transfer these activities to another user. So if you click transfer, you'll get the other users, and you can say, I want to take these activities and make into Melissa Pierce. So I can transfer, by clicking on the transfer, I can transfer these activities to another ACT user. You can also export. So whatever is displayed here can be exported to a CSV file. Also, you can just click on the button delete and it will delete these activities from the ACT database. So by providing a mechanism of filtering by field name, and any field is game in this case, whether it's a date or a string or even a number, we can provide you with the ways of selecting or displaying activities. Also, you can then sub-select by sorting from the column and then selecting the items that you want to deal with. So this is a very quick way, very easy way to manage the activities by a field value in ACT. So if you ever want to do a full field dump of the activities that are selected, you can just click Analyze. Let's do regarding. Let's go to regarding and say it's not empty. Regarding, and let's go not empty. So that, click on Analyze. That was basically put all the activities that have something on the regarding line. And by going into the key here, we now add all the fields to the activity fields list. So this list now has all the fields that are related to an activity. You click on Analyze and it will list all those fields for that activity. So you can go and analyze each activity and has all the data there for either debugging or export or data mining. You can just click on export to CSV. That will go, just select whatever file you want to export, and then that data gets exported to that file. So it's a very good way of going into an ACT database and analyzing the activities table. So now, whether you want to delete or transfer or clear or even export any activities, you can actually set up filters that will do it for you and very quickly export. We also allow you to delete recurring events very quickly and without the prompting that you usually get with ACT. Well, this concludes our little demo on the activities cleaned by field value.